Hi grade 10, welcome to the biology class. Today we will discuss about nutrient cycle. What is nutrient cycle? It refers to the movement and exchange of organic and inorganic matter back in the production of living matter. Means the cycle of producing and reusing the nutrients within the environment is called as nutrient cycles. To understand all the cycles, first we should know what are decomposers. They are the important group of organisms that feed on waste material from animals and plants and as well as their dead bodies. They help release substances that can be used again by the living ones, which include carbon and nitrogen. So in short, we say decomposers break down the organic matter and convert them into smaller inorganic nutrients. Some important decomposers are bacteria, fungi, and worms. The three important nutrient cycles are carbon, nitrogen, and water cycle that we will discuss one by one. First, what is carbon cycle? Carbon is a major component in carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. So the carbon cycle involves exchange of carbon between living organisms and their atmosphere. Carbon is continuously removed and returned to the environment. How all this happens? Like the diagram also shows how the carbon is released by the plant, used by the plant, is released by an animal, used by an animal, is making fossil fuels, then burning of the fossil fuels, and again coming back to the environment, from the environment towards the living organism, from the organism back to the environment. So in this way the cycle goes on. The plants absorb carbon dioxide from atmosphere during photosynthesis, which this carbon dioxide is transferred to the animals that eat the plants. During respiration, the animals as well as plants releases carbon dioxide in the air. Under unfavorable condition, if the decomposers are less, then these organisms build up and make fossil fuels. Burning of these fossil fuels releases stored carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, called as combustion. Again, this carbon dioxide is used by the plants. So when waste is removed from the body in the form of urine or feces, this excreted or digested materials can be broken down during the process of decomposition and releases carbon. So this way the carbon cycle goes on. The nitrogen cycle is also very important and is necessary to make proteins. In atmosphere, it is present as nitrogen gas, which is very stable and is in such an unreactive form that plants and animals cannot use it. So it needs to be changed into reactive forms like ammonia and nitrates. So to change nitrogen gas or to a more reactive form, that is how nitrogen gas gets fixed by the bacteria to become available for the plant, we use for the plant use, what is done, it get fixed. Okay, so that is called as nitrogen fixation, and this happens in several ways. The two important ways are by nitrogen fixing bacteria and second is by lightning. Nitrogen fixing bacteria are the organisms found in the soil and root nodules. Root nodules are the small swellings of the root, like on plants, on plants like peas and beans. Like that, the swellings are there on the roots. They are called as root nodules and present under the soil. They use nitrogen gas from air spaces and then change them into nitrates in the soil. Second, by lightning, that is thunder. Thunder fixes the nitrogen gas in the air by combining it with oxygen and form nitrogen oxide, which then dissolve in rain and are washed into the soil where they form nitrates. So once the nitrogen is fixed, it can be used to make proteins. When animal eat plants, they get their nitrogen in the form of protein. When animal die, the bacteria and fungi or fungi, you can call both of them fungi or fungi, okay? So they decompose we have discussed this before also, that they decompose these dead matters, okay, and the protein is broken down to ammonium ions, and the nitrifying bacteria turn these ions to nitrates. This is another kind of bacteria, that is nitrifying bacteria. Before we discussed about nitrogen fixing bacteria that fix the nitrogen. Nitrifying bacteria, what it do, its job is to convert them to the nitrates, convert the ammonium ions to nitrates, okay. So the nitrogen is also released to the soil during animals' excretion in the form of ammonium or urea and converted to the nitrates by nitrifying bacteria. In the end, the third denitrifying bacteria completes the nitrogen cycle by turning these nitrates to nitrogen gas again, which then enters to the atmosphere again, and again the cycle goes on. Now come to the water cycle. We have been discussing from I think grade 5. Water flows in the form of oceans, lakes, rivers, streams, seas, etc., from where the water evaporates in the air, and then water is transpired by the plants in the air also. All these water are then condensed in the process called condensation and form water droplets in the clouds, which then falls down as rainfall and flows in the rivers, streams, lakes, etc., and continues the cycle.